Hello everyone. Today we will see how to create table from another table in MySQL, or we can say how to create a replica of a table with and without data in MySQL. Say whenever I am going to say with data, so the meaning of that one is the replica will be created with schema and data. Whenever I am going to say without data, so in that particular case it is going to create the replica of schema only, that is not going to create a replica of the data. Fine. So let us see how it can be done. So the syntax or the query for that will be like create table table name, say as select star from the table from which, or the table from which you want to create a replica. So let us consider it as a R table name. Fine. So this way you can create a replica of a table, or you can create one table from another table. Now in this case one more thing can also be done, like suppose one table is having 5 attributes, and from that 5 attributes you only want 2 attributes. Then in that particular case what you have to do is, in place of this select star from our table name, simply you have to write, in place of star you have to write attribute 1 comma attribute 2. In that way you can create a table with specific or with specified attributes from, or with specific columns from another table. Fine. So let us see the example of that, how it can be done. Fine. So now here I am having one database, the name of that database is company, and in that I am having one table that is called employee. So from this employee table I want to create another table. So for that the query will be written like create table. Suppose I am going to create a supplier table, the name of the table is supplier. Create table supplier from, create table supplier as, now we need to write query select star from employee. Fine. So now let us execute this query, create table supplier as select star from employee. Let us click on the go button. Fine. So this query has been executed. Now you can see here in company database I am having one more table that is called supplier. Fine. Previously I had only 4 tables, that is called department, employee, job and manager. Now I am having one more table that is called supplier, and if we are going to look into that table is same as the employee. Fine. So this way we can create a table, from another table. Now let us see how can we take partial columns from one table, and how the table can be created from that. Fine. So create table says supplier 1 as select. Suppose from this I am going to select first two attributes, and one more thing that can be possible is, like suppose I want to join employee name and employee last name together. then that can also be done. Suppose I am going to take, say, employee number, EMP number, comma, concat, and then in bracket I have to write, say, EMP name, comma, EMP last name, fine, as full name from employee. Fine. Now let us see what result we are going to get. The table name is supplier 1, and this one is going to join these two attributes together to create a single attribute, that is called full name. Fine. Okay, so now the table has been created. Now let us check the table. Now here we have got one more table, that is called supplier 1, and in supplier 1, when I am going to click, so this one is showing the combination of both the full name, the first name and the last name. Fine. So this way you can take specific attributes from the table also. Fine. Now let us create another table without data. Till now we have seen that how to create a table with data. Now I want to create a table without data. Fine. So for that I am going to create a table, create table. The table name is, say, supplier 2, as select star from employee where 1 equals to 2. Now this one is not going to copy the data of employee table. This one is simply going to copy the schema only. Fine. Let us execute this query. Fine. The query has been successfully executed. Now whenever I am going to check the database, in that database I will have another table, that is called supplier 2, and when I am going to click on supplier 2, you can simply see over here, you will find the name of the columns only. You will not find the data into that. Fine. So this way we can create one table from another table. Thank you very much.